Well, hello, my name is Alfie Smith again, and thank you for watching this, and thanks for the Paisley Blues Festival for allowing this to happen. Um, I'm doing these in sections, that way I have individual chapters. This will be chapter 3, and if you haven't watched 1 and 2, please go back to 1 and 2 first. This is chapter 3, and we're still in open D tuning. Chapter 4 will be Introduction to Open G, and then I'll do 2 more songs probably in open G. So this is the second song in open D tuning, and this is what they call a 1-5, 1-4. And I misspoke in the last lesson. It actually is a 1-4-1-5. I said 1-4-5. Whenever you talk on camera, I find people's IQ goes down a little bit. Because you got a lot of other things you're thinking about. You know, I'm not used to watching myself while I play and making sure that everything's recording right. So I messed up just a little bit. So it's a 1-4-1-5, the last one. This one is a 1-5-1-4, like I said. All right, so I'm going to play it. I'm going to do probably an introduction to it, a couple verses, and then a slide solo, and then a very simplified one. My goal is for you is to play a very simplified one, but once you go through the lessons, this goes for all the songs I'm teaching. Go back to the beginning and play along, and that way you can have something to go with. All right, so I'm going to play. This is Soul of a Man in the key of D. Won't somebody tell me if you can. Won't somebody tell me what about the soul of a man? Read the Bible often, I try to read it right. As far as I can understand, it ain't nothing but a burning light. Won't somebody tell me if you can. Won't somebody tell me what about the soul of a man? I walked down in the heat of the day, that on by his name, but he refused to answer, for he was wicked and ashamed. Won't somebody tell me if you can. Won't somebody tell me what about the soul of a man? All right, so that last one was a simplified one that we're going to be working on. So I'm going to teach you the body of the song, and again, we're going to be we're going to put the slide down so we find out where everything is first. Once we know where everything is in the song, the body of the song, as I like to call it, then we can start adding things like a few little tricks and slide. All right, so this song, it's a little more aggressive than the first song. So what we're doing is with our hands, okay? So down, I just screwed up myself. So down, up, now whatever you have to do to get to that is fine. If it's downstrokes or upstrokes, I personally like doing down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's kind of what I like. All right, so I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if we can do that. Doesn't sound good with the other hand. And what we're doing is open on the 3rd fret, off, on the 3rd fret, off, 3rd fret, off, 3rd fret. All right, so that's the beginning of it. So practice that for a bit, and then we get to the song. All right, so that's the kind of introduction. It gives you that sort of vamp to get your timing right to start the song. I screwed up there, but you get the kind of feel for it. So let's go through it again and see if I can do it without messing up the numbers. Because when I'm doing this, I also have the Nashville number system ringing around in my head, and the 3 is still the 3, the 5th fret is the 4, and the 7th fret is the 5. And so sometimes I'm saying 4 when I mean 5, and sometimes I'm saying 5 when I mean 7. My brain doesn't think about, it doesn't name the frets as I go. What it does is it names the notes in the scale more than anything else. It actually doesn't even do that. It just, my brain's somewhat on autopilot at this point of my playing career. So if I start thinking about what I'm doing, I just kind of screw up. So, and actually I'll mention that. Tom Roberts, also known as Champagne Charlie, he was a great guitar player and a blues musician. He learned from Reverend Gary Davis. He always said, you want your playing to be in like the back of your brain, back where, you know, your instincts and your respiratory system is. So it should be automatic as your heart beating and your lungs breathing. And especially your fingers, because you don't want to be thinking that much about your right hand, the rhythm. The rhythm should be like a heartbeat. It should be constant and not changing, unless you're going for an effect. So I recommend spending as much time and getting it so you know the song inside and out, so you don't have to think about it anymore, and you'll become a better player. But let's get back to the song. Sorry, I went a little obscure there. All right, so back to the song. I'm going to add a slide now. All right, so we're doing 1, 3, So I'm doing is on, off, on, off, on. Let me see if we can focus in on that. Let's see if we got all the markers there. The 12th fret can take place of the 0 or the 1 anytime you want. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it sounds better to be open. Sometimes it sounds better to be at the 12th fret. But so that's something else to watch for. So another thing we should talk about is when you're sliding on the fret, it's important to watch these in order because there's some things I've said in part 2 and part 1 that I'm not going to cover in this, just because I expect you to watch them in sequence. Hopefully you will. When you're sliding, a big learning curve comes when you're trying to glide more than anything else. So, because if you're pressed too hard, it doesn't sound good. You know? So, the big thing is gliding. And when you slide and when you do that vibrato, you want to go below the note and to the note. If you go past the note, it sounds odd and it sounds wrong. So you don't want to do that. So if you go past, it sounds like this. And you don't want that. But if you go to the note. All right, so let's go through it one more time. And this time let's use the Nashville number system. So 1 is open, and I've been calling 1 open because I can't help it. It seems weird for me to call it open. So 1, and then the 4, and then the 5. Okay, the 4 is on the 5th fret, the 5 is on the 7th, and then 1 is again on the 12th. And this progression, like I said, is a 1, 5, 1, 4. All right, so I'm going to call them with the Nashville number system now, so don't be confused, hopefully. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 7. Ah, I did it. That should be a 5. I'm thinking too much, and I screwed up. Let me start again. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 1. So hopefully you learned something there, and hopefully I didn't screw up too much. Uh, by the way, my name again is Alfie Smith, and you can find me on alfiesmith.org. Or if you want to email me, find me on Facebook is best, or you can reach me at Alfie, ALFIE, Z1 or Z1 for our American friends, at yahoo.com. Thanks so much, and thanks a lot for the Paisley Blues Festival for allowing this to happen.